Hey guys, happy Friday. All right, recording on a Friday. I'm going to send it out on a Friday, no interruptions. I'm just going to get it done. What are we? 5 days out from the end of the financial year. And this Friday wrap, I was going to do some, crazy good end of year strategy. And I'm like, you know what? The horse is already bolted. There's not much you can do. The weekend's going to be upon us. There's not a whole lot you're going to get done this side of the financial year. Any strategies will push forward to next year. So what are we going to talk about today, you may ask? End of financial year reset. For me, the end of the calendar year and the end of the financial year are two times where I take a reset. I sort of look where I'm at. What have I done? What did I want to get done? Did I get it done? What are my goals for the future? For the next 6 months. It just works for me. I guess being an accountant at the end of the financial years, means more to me than to most other people, I assume, maybe not. But because it's the end of a period, for me, it's an end of time. What do I now want to achieve for the next 6 months, for the next, to get me through to the balance of the calendar year? So it's all about, for me, goal setting. And this year, let's do it together. If you're watching this video, let's make a goal together. You have your goal, I'll have my goal. Let's set some goals. For me, for goals, I always focus on what is it that I want to achieve at the end. For example, if I wanted to earn $250,000 a year, I've got to earn $5,000 a week, $20,000 a month. What have I got to do to earn that sort of money? Break it down into more bite-sized chunks. What do I need to do this year to reach my goal? What about this month? What about this week? What about today? Let's have a look at an example of that exact strategy. Let's say Jace and Nat have a goal to save a deposit for their first house. They want to buy a house worth $500,000, and they go, you know what? We need a 20% deposit. That's $100,000. And they want to do it in the next 2 years. So they need to save $50,000 a year. That means they need to save $4,166 a month. That means they need to save $961 and some change every week. It might sound like a lot of money, but if you are unrelenting in the pursuit of your goals, you've got a goal and you're going to make this goal happen, you'll do what it needs to take, or you'll do what it takes, whatever the saying is there. You might, you're going to have to forego some things. That means you're probably going to have to move out of the apartment that you're living in and paying $600, $700, $800, $900 a week and move back in with your parents. If it means enough to you, this goal, you will do what it takes. So 1, are you willing to do what it takes? 2, what strategies are there available to help you along the way? In this particular example, there's a great strategy that we've got now called the First Home Super Saver Scheme, where you can put in up to $50,000 of extra contributions to super as deductible contributions, meaning they get taxed at the super rate, not your personal rate of tax. And then you can pull that extra $50,000 out. It's come to you at a kind of before tax saving as opposed to an after tax saving. So what strategies are there that are going to help you achieve your goal? In that example, we want to save a lot of money, but you know what? Jace is going to save all of his money. We're not even going to touch his money. We're going to live on Natalie's money. We're going to move back in with our parents and we're going to utilize this scheme. We've got a goal. We've got a way to achieve it. Now we've just got to get through the time to achieve it. And what you need to understand when you are working towards these goals is that the person that you are going to become is a result of the actions you take today. You've heard me say this before. It doesn't matter where you're at. We are all here. I'm going to make myself bigger to talk about this one. We are all right here, right now. We can't do anything about what's behind us. We can do something about what's in front of us. Now I start swinging my arm around. We are here. I always use this part of my shoulder as in today. If Jace and Nat kept on living in their apartment down at Burleigh, how good would it be? Costing $900 a week. They go out and do all this stuff. In 2 years' time, they're going to be living in their apartment at Burleigh Beach. That's great, but they want to get a house. So they make some changes and they increase the trajectory. It doesn't matter where you're at. What matters is the trajectory that you are on. They move in with their parents. They utilize the Super Saver Scheme. They save Jace's money. They don't touch it. They only spend Natalie's money. And the trajectory that they're on increases. Make myself small again. So, what are your goals? I talk about from my job's perspective, How much do you want to live off when you retire? How much wealth do you need to accumulate? Are you on track? It's the same thing. That's just a super long-term goal. So make sure you're doing all the right things all the way along the way. But there's going to be a whole lot of different goals all the way along the way over and above that particular one. I talk about habits, automation, and discipline. Yeah. What do I need to do this month, this week, this day to achieve the goal? Understanding that it's the actions that I take today that's going to cause, the person that I become in the future. So my challenge for you this end of financial year, set a goal. It may be that I want to actually save some money. So when you get paid next Wednesday, pull $50 out of the ATM and put it somewhere that you're not going to spend it. And that's a start. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you do. It matters that you start. Your goal could be anything, but just let's have a goal to work towards together. If you need my help, please give me a call. I would love nothing more than for you to give me a call and we work through this together. All right, I'm going to start rambling on, so I'm going to leave it there. Happy Friday, happy end of financial year. I'm loving doing the Friday wraps. I'm getting more and more feedback, more and more emails back, which is great. I appreciate that because it makes me realize that I'm not just doing this for nothing. So let's crack on to the 2021-2022 financial year. Looking forward to working on your taxes and your financials and everything else we do. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being a part of our life. I hope I'm creating a positive impact to yours. All right, now the rambling's going to go. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. See you soon.